Previously on the Stanley Parable.
Look, Ma, I'm roadkill. Farewell. Ew, this would be such a gross way to die. Ah!
I erased them. I turned off the machine.
The narrator's evil. Oh. I don't like the narrator anymore. Oh my gosh. This is different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
This is very
Stanley
different.
Decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Welcome to the whiteboard ending. What? Every time I click. Okay. I don't want that. That'll get old real quick.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office. But
Oh gosh.
Stanley came to a set of
Okay, we're going. We're going.
The door on his left.
Oh my gosh. He's ridiculous. My broom closet better be open. I swear,
Yet there was
narrator.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't like listening to you anymore, sir. What's down here? Executive bathroom. Yeah. Luxury poops. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. What? So that's a lovely okay, that was a weird one. Can I flush the toilet? Oh, come on. All right.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Okay. I like that he just forces you along. I'm enjoying this a lot.
Stanley walked straight
I'm mostly
ahead to the large
disappointed I
door
didn't play
that
it
read
sooner.
Mind control facility.
Yeah. I'm going. You gotta go through all this crap again.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
This kind of reminds me of
secret did this place
Squid
hold?
Game.
Stanley thought to himself.
The tug-of-war thing with the big huge drop-off.
Find out.
Or not the tug-of-war, the glass that they jump across.
Now the monitors jump to life, their true nature revealed.
Yeah, we've heard this,
bore the
Mr.
number
Narrator.
of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
There's 427. Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay.
No.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Believe it. He couldn't accept it.
I put my arm up like Superman.
In someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
It is possible.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
'Cause you're evil, narrator. We're not friends anymore.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Remember last
Controls
time
labeled with
where I died in
emotions.
here?
Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Yeah,
and as the cold
yeah.
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this
Whoa. Okay.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
That's exactly where I'm at.
Was it over?
Is it?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
I don't know about that.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps
well, now you're coming
his goal
across
had
as a
not
good
been
guy.
to understand, but to let go.
Okay.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Can I go back and like upset the...
He needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
But can I mess with you now and not step through the door? That's what I need to know. Probably not.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
That's a really short game if you just play along. Okay. Well, we beat it the normal way, but I am not satisfied. No.
Stanley
That cannot
knew
be
his
it.
layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were.
Oh, we can find
Just
the
a matter
people.
of time.
Okay. That is our new mission. We're gonna find the rest of them.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was
Nope.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah, I know.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow.
Yes, much beauty.
This
Let's keep
room.
going.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I refuse.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, we're going this way.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
We have. You blew me
I'm
up
not
with
your
nukes.
enemy, really, I'm not.
You blew me
I
up with
realize
nukes.
that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Yeah, you blowing me up with
Someone you've
nukes.
been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really?
Yeah.
In the middle of something, do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
No.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue, got it. Thank you.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue, gotcha.
I still
Thanks.
don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, I take the blue pill. Get out of my face.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to
Yeah.
find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
I do.
don't let me stop you.
And run away.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it
Yeah.
worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? because I did.
I don't think you
In
did.
the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see.
Yeah, it's beautiful
Help
in
me,
here.
Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made
I don't
this
even know
game
what I want.
better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
All right, sounds good.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I have a feeling it's just going to loop if I go through one of those. So yeah, let's try it out.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
Okay.
Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations. You saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Okay.
To be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's actually a real thing. Is it? And there, wait a second. Oh. Thanks. I have not been playing for 7 hours though. So you're full of it. Okay, mister? I'm just gonna loop back around. Oh.
Now,
okay.
Would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
All right.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Okay. Let's see it.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Sounds good.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh,
I made him rage quit.
So awful. Why don't we play someone else's game just to ease the pain?
Okay.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
This looks really familiar.
Story? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious.
Oh my god, I used to draw those all the time in school.
Spying on innocent
Thought it was so cool.
you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Whoa there!
Yes,
Calm down,
that
narrator.
must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So
Mock
far,
orange.
I love everything
Sagebrush.
about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
All right. All right, down we go. Keep on cruising.
No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good
Gasp.
God, quickly block it off.
Hey!
Thank goodness, Stanley.
That's rude.
Good call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
There's some people that think that way. So I respect your opinion.
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Okay.
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay.
There's got to be a way out.
This will be just the thing.
Oh, I think that was it. Rocket League?
Wonderful. This is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here.
It is
now,
Rocket League.
This is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Okay. Oh, this is amazing.
So what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh,
No,
what
it's Rocket
fun.
League.
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think
I
surely
love
we
this
must.
so much.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Yes! Give it to me. Yes! Why am I so small? At least I'm fast now.
Are
Okay.
you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is
Yeah.
it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Hold on. What are you doing?
Whoa.
Stanley,
Hey.
don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
All right. I fell. I didn't mean to fall. Okay. What did I fall into? This is kind of spooky. It's like some backrooms vibes going on. Ooh, there's a light on down here. Okay. Hey, 427, that's me. Important computer stuff. Yep, clicking. Looks like a big blue button. Okay, well, we're out of here. It was fun.
I wonder what he found.
I don't know.
What he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story. Well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
I am.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who
I don't think
will
I do.
wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's
I think you're
who
full
I
of it.
am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
You're a little
Once
full
this
of yourself,
ends,
aren't
after
you?
it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
No.
The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Very soon.
I can wait.
Okay. What are we waiting for? Okay. We were waiting for a loading screen. That's what we were waiting for. All right. Well, we're back at the beginning again. That
All
was a
the
strange ending.
coworkers were gone. What could it mean?
Let's see
Stanley
what
decided to go to
other
the meeting
shenanigans
room.
we can get
Perhaps he
into.
had simply missed a memo.
New content.
Oh, new content?
Yeah.
What does that mean? New
I don't know.
content.
Uh-oh. I feel like I've been tricked. Okay, where are we going? What are we doing?
playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Okay.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013
That
on
long
home
ago?
computers.
Wow.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley
Game
Parable
Factory.
Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Awesome.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable.
More
delighting
game.
audiences
Smiley
the
face.
world over. Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Okay.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Now what?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right,
there we go.
Finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready.
I'm so excited.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
A little
It's as if
tedious. At least we're on the same page now.
Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Yes.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Okay. Yes. You can jump now. Oh, it's so much better than the original. Oh, I love this. I'm gonna be so swole. That's it. I don't get any more jumps?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator.
Yeah.
Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
I'm pretty excited.
New content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
Very good.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Okay.
ready for whatever it is.
All right. Okay, I thought that for some reason the clocks were gonna match. Thank you for joining.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see,
Oh, that's
Stanley?
amazing.
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me
none of that.
started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended.
Is that a real thing?
I intend to find these people on...
One sec, we're gonna find out real quick. It really is. Oh, that's awesome. I love this game.
Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley.
Yes, 'cause
I built
complaining
up
on
too
Twitter
much
solves
anticipation
things.
around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Like always.
What do you say, friend?
Oh, did it really go back to the beginning? Was that really it for the new content? Oh, no. No, this is different.
Psst. Stanley.
What's
Come
up?
over here. In the vent.
All right,
I
let's
want
go.
to show you something.
Coffee nut screwdriver. Okay. What are we doing down here, bud?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Okay.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Okay.
Just our little secret.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I call it the Memory Zone.
Oh,
it's where I've been storing
sweet memories.
all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of
You know, nostalgia can be dangerous, my friend. You better be careful.
Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before
I never played it, so I don't know.
Cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the original
Why do I keep sneezing?
Back then, video games had integrity. Back
Did
then,
they?
It all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Smile because it happened. Great words to live by. Nice. Oh, there's me dead. Ooh, can I sit on this? No, but I can enjoy the view. Beautiful.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Toy.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing.
This is fantastic.
It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
What's down here? Memory zone maintenance. I want to go down there. Person of the year.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been
Hey, there's the red and blue door.
Game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved
Carpet textures.
video game memories.
Can I not go through this one? Okay.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
I knew it was going to be open.
Give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
I don't know.
No.
Let's find out.
No, Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam.
Oh, no.
Online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Uh-oh.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick.
A little full of yourself, aren't you, bud? This game is like made up of nothing but Easter eggs, and I love it so much so far. There's a good one.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... No, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh, dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Your vocabulary is exquisite.
Like a failure.
It is.
Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button.
You're just hurting his feelings now. I forgive you for blowing me up with nukes, sir. You're taking a beating right now.
Letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley.
Whoa!
That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a
Oh.
You're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. It's not unendurable by any means. Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Whoa.
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right?
Where are we now? Oh, it's dark.
Hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me...
He's not talking. Why is he not talking? That's loud. I don't like that. Let's skip past this. Hurry. That's terrible.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But
did I skip so far ahead that I looped in time?
Screamed. They gnashed their teeth and said, "Entertain us." It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little...
Okay. I'm starting to get worried about the narrator.
The end is never the end, 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 is never
oh
the
no,
end, is never
he's
the
broken.
End, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the...
Why is this place leaking water now? Okay. Oh, wow. What happened? Oh, everything's broken. Keep skipping. Oh, at least it's nice outside now. There's a bug in here. Okay. Do we just wait for the building to decay? Hey, look at me. Life will always find a way. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? Keep skipping. Let's see what happens. About that thing about life always finding a way. Oh, this is scary. Let me skip again. What? Oh, wow.
If you by my side, yeah.